What's going on, Dwayne? Welcome to No Country for Otakus. How's it going, bro?
It is hot as hell.
And it's evening time over there, huh?
Yeah,
Bro,
34,
it's cooking. It's cooking
34 degrees Celsius.
Celsius. Damn, 34. It's cooking over here too, man. All right, so obviously, because America want to be different, I got to say Fahrenheit. It's like 10. It was like 105.
Yeah, I've never gotten that. Why do you guys switch it up?
Hey, man, we use inches and feet and pounds, okay?
Y'all are wrong.
Yo, this even got nothing to do with the program, but when I moved here, switching from kilos, because we in Barbados we using the the metric system.
Yeah.
And I come over here and I'm like, yeah, man, it's like it's like 5 centimeters. Like what? I was like,
Don't worry.
God.
I was the same way because when we moved to England, they were like all kilograms, and I was like, pounds? No, kilograms. I was like, nah.
But the thing is that we used to mix it up at home because we use pounds at home.
Yeah.
But then
it's only when we went to like gyms where it was like these random weights. It was like, yeah, use the kilogram weights.
Use the kilogram weights. Come over here, bro. You can't find the only time you see kilogram weights is powerlifting. But anyway, we're gonna try to keep this second episode focused.
Structured.
Because last time, bro, we like re-listened to it and we was like, bro, we were all over the place. It was entertaining, but we was all over the place. So, all right. So our first segment, we're gonna review the anime. So the anime that we're reviewing this week is the legendary Goblin Slayer. Anybody watch that show? Man, episode 1?
Do not watch it with your kids.
Yeah, don't watch that thing.
Hands off. Don't watch it with your kids.
Don't watch it with your kids. Especially episode 1. All right, man, you want to kick off?
Yeah, all right. So, I forgot to do my intro.
Oh, Lord, here we go.
There's finally a Marvel movie that I like besides Captain America.
We'll save that for the movie section.
Yeah.
Hit
Star Wars fans are wrong.
Oh, boy.
And yeah, that's about it. That's all I got for today. Right. So Goblin Slayer. Wow. Ooh. All right. So let me recap how this went down, right? So obviously you recommended it to me for this week, and I was like, I got you. And I'm chilling. I'm with my kids. I'm putting up the little pictures on Instagram, like guess the anime, stuff like that. And I'm seeing it, and I'm like, oh, you know what? This reminds me of Ghosts and Goblins from Nintendo. So I'm in my head like, I'm looking for this little fantasy thing. I'm like, yo, like they turned it into anime. Like this is cool. I'm gonna teach my kids a little bit about my childhood. And then 12 minutes in, Jesus, Mary. because it started the same way, like, everyone's happy-go-lucky, we're all cool, we're gonna go in the dungeon, fight some monsters, get some money, come back to the town, pay the people, pay the broker, get some equipment, level up, and then be like, rah!
Ain't no level up this
one. No. This anime was so rough. I don't think feminists should watch it because they will try to ban like all Japan anime for this crap. It went so dark. How do you go from we're all friends to death, gore, blood?
In a matter of 12 minutes. They
in a matter of 12 minutes. Like, it was so crazy, B. And I was like, what the hell is going on?
Okay, so let me just do a quick rundown. So, Goblin Slayer is 12 episodes right now. First season is 12 episodes, and there's a movie. The movie, the beginning half, not the beginning half, like, the beginning of it, though, does go over the 12 episodes, like, true Japanese anime fashion. Recap. Yay!
Yeah, about 11 minutes of it.
Yeah, and then the rest is the movie. But we're not gonna talk about the movie yet. I was just wanting everybody to know it's a 12 episode. You get a full piece in 12 episodes. So if you haven't watched it, I advise go ahead and knock that out without your kids.
Thank you. Do not watch this with your kids.
But yo, Dwayne, tell me about when you had the kids on the couch. We're about to watch this thing, man. You want to tell me about that?
Right. So 12 minutes in, everything's happy-go-lucky. 12 minutes in, the goblin is wow. The goblin is about to rape this woman, and I'm like, holy crap!
Wait. Go ahead, tell me your experience, so then I will tell you what happened.
It was like I was sitting on the couch just like this. My kids on this side, and we're chilling, we're watching this show, and all of a sudden, like it happened so fast because they weren't really showing the bits where they were killing the other teammates because they were guys.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, this is a little borderline. I shouldn't be showing my kid this, but no, he's fine. And then it got to that scene, and for some reason they were like, yeah, we're gonna go in on this. And my kid was like, Daddy, what's that? I was like, oh shit. So
Daddy what's that?
I ain't rich. I only have one TV. So I'm in between. Do I jump up in a Bruce Lee fashion and drop kick the TV to save my child's eyes? Or do I like calmly just step in front of him with my big butt, block the TV and turn it off? Oh man, oh my God. The next day, he was like, Daddy, can we watch the Goblin thing with the women? I was like, nope. No, son, you cannot. Jeez. Yo, that caught me. Yo. That was crazy.
No, that was ridiculous, man. But okay, so that's what happened to you. I have no kids, so I didn't have a kid problem. But my buddy was like, hey, this guy that I hang out with, he's like, hey man, I got this anime for you, bro. I was like, what? I always like a good anime. It's like, what's that? He's like, it's named Goblin Slayer. I was like, Goblin Slayer. So he's like, yeah, man, it's a little adventure, a little adventure thing.
Liar.
I was like, okay. I was like, well, like hack sign and stuff like that. He's like, yeah. And hack sign is like one of those video game ones that
yeah.
It's always not really happy go lucky, but it's like that. I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, that's yeah. So I go home and I turn on the first episode, load it up, and I'm like, okay, man. And like you said, bro, beginning it starts off a typical Thatcher. They're in the guild, they're chilling. They're like, yeah, we're gonna do this mission. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, it's going right. So they go into dungeon. So the guy's like, I'll be in front. I'm the fighter. Blah blah blah. You cast the spells.
Man.
Yeah, I'm the strong man. I'm like, okay. Yeah, so I'm already gearing up mentally for this type of anime. It's like they're gonna somehow gain like a position that they can't get out of, but somehow, and just like
I was kind of going, same thing. I was kind of the way it was setting up. I was thinking more like Sword Art Online, like they get
yeah.
Continue.
And and it just went south, dude. When they cut old boy hand off, I was like, the fuck? And then
PC,
everything just went like left, and I was like, what's happening? And then they cut that girl's stomach because it was three girls. They cut one girl's stomach open. They slashed the healing girl, and then they yo. I had to pause it. I like. Wait.
Yeah, me.
I was like, all right, I gotta change my mindset. But I'll be real. So after about five minutes of this mayhem going on, it changed. My boy, Goblin Slayer shows up, bro. That epic music. It's a wrecking shot. That dude counting is 14. Just so you know, only one girl from that party actually like continue being like a
did she? Did she? I think she died inside.
No, the healing girl. She becomes his partner.
She died inside. Don't
Yeah,
don't.
but she still
She
continue.
listen. If Goblin Slayer was you, cause check it right, and this is going past the thing. The reason why I said she died inside, right? You remember there was an episode where they first fought the Goblin champion, and the dude got hit halfway across the ruin, and he was just coughing up blood and like, and she freaked out. Like she is attached to him. If he dies, she can't function anymore. Like,
But at least she's still. But all I meant is that she's still technically adventuring around doing crazy stuff with him. And he is not what you call a normal person. Like there was like we can go and fight the evil gods and stuff, and evil lords. He's like,
nope.
Are they goblins? No, I have no interest. Like I want to kill goblins.
Yeah, you know what? I absolutely love this character because the two reasons. One, he was the most reason was philosophical. Like he actually showed how you become a great at something. Like you don't need because if you think about it, he is a terrible adventurer. If you say, "Yep, we can take him and we can go slay dragons and find all this money and stuff," he's horrible. He is horrible. But yet he is a silver rank adventurer because he specializes in one thing. And that one thing made him the most famous person in this whole like region. The man was simple. I slay goblins. To the point where the man was like, all you talk about is goblins. That's all I do.
When he got his crew, remember the elf girl? So he eventually gets a crew. And when he finally gets the crew, the elf girl's like, all you talk about is goblins? And he like, simple answer, yes.
Yes.
Like turning down jobs. Turning down jobs, bro.
High paying jobs.
Just because it wasn't about goblins, bro.
Yeah, like the man, look, I completely enjoyed his dedication. Bro. And it was to the point, right, that people was thinking this man is a psychopath because he not only dedicated his life to killing goblins, he was dedicating his soul. This man meant that, I will do everything possible, even if it means that if I'm fighting you to kill you, I have to get my hand chopped off. We will do it. Like then a hesitation, then like I gotta think about my other teammates. It was like no. This is my way. You follow my way. We are going to kill goblins. We are going to sacrifice our life to kill goblins. Yeah. If you are not a part of that, walk away.
I'm gonna be real with you, man. You know, like we watch a lot of animes, and the star would get beat up, and it will almost be like, then he like magnificently, triumphantly wins at the end. Like,
cool.
Right. I mean, you don't cough. Just say it. Goku, the Deku. But let me tell you, Goblin Slayer. Yo, like I believe how deep, bruh.
Yeah. Like honestly, right? If this might sound a little bit cliche, but honestly, right? If someone said, if someone was chasing a dream, right?
Yeah.
And they said to me, I ain't feeling too optimistic about it, I would tell them watch Goblin Slayer. Because that man's dedication was so passionate to the point where, like you said, he was getting beat up.
Bro. There was one. Go ahead.
But somehow this man's will and dedication to slay this goblin. At some points, it wasn't even a horde. It wasn't even like hundreds. It was just this one goblin. The man like, yep, there's one goblin left. I must kill you.
Yeah.
This man
You
called him
remember
back.
there was a part, it was like a baby goblin or something, and the girl was like, why don't we just let him live? He's
They're
so
good
young.
goblins.
He's like, goblins hold grudges, bitch. We gonna kill his ass because then he gonna grow up and then he gonna want to hunt us forever. I'm not giving you the opportunity.
Yeah. And then he was saying like if they grew up from that age, living, they become a champion.
Yeah,
like they learn.
You saw some of those big goblins, and they
Dude.
started speaking English. Nah, bro, you go English, Japanese, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Nah, we're not giving you the chance, Big Slice. You going down. This entire room dies today. But what's killing me? There was one that he broke all the portions. He's like, yo,
yeah. That's what I told you, B. This my dedication is it. It's like, yo, I will kill you. I do not care what you do. You could be praying to Jesus, Allah, and Buddha from 1979, walking with the Israelites across the Red Sea.
Oh my God, dog.
I will find you.
Yeah.
I will kill you, and I will win. Even if at the end of it, once you cross those pearly gates, I am behind you. Yo. And if you're still living then, I will find you too. And I will do it again. Like the man's dedication is so infectious. I was like, yo, like this is deep. This is too deep.
Hey, big shout out to Inside Out Boy. Welcome to the stream, dog.
Yo, what's up, man?
Yeah, bro, you're right. Them goblins, man, they be humping. You see what they do to the women? To regular women. You can imagine what they do to each other.
There was some bits of that thing. I was like, at some points, I literally sat down and went like, who the F wrote this? Like,
a very good writer.
the bit that really disturbed me, right, was the fact that the goblins used to get turned on when the women pissed us off. I was like, what's our perverted?
Bruh, look.
Like,
what's funny is that once I think they call them maidens or whatever. Once they remember the one that say after he got beat the shit up. Remember there was that one with the extreme, Japanese breast, and that saved that pretty much they slept next to him to heal him because he was pretty much seeing Odin's door. Go there to Zeus to see on Mount Olympus and shit.
The Valkyries were ready to take him.
The Valkyries was floating around him, bro. The goblins did her too, right? She was telling him a story. The
maiden woman. Yeah.
That when she went adventuring, she they gave her the business too.
Because she was the first to kill the demon lord when he first came.
Yeah. So,
right.
So them goblins are a problem. But I'm like, back to this dude. But you kind of understand because if they did that flashback when he was a kid, man, they did his family wrong in that house, man. This is like such a weird angle on goblins. Like,
yeah, is.
But no, it also because
it gives it a realistic perspective,
and it gives a motivational. You get to root for the hero even more because he's on his one-track mind. Because you see a problem. Yeah, problem.
And it shows human power as well because here you have this dude. There's no superpowers. There's no special sword. There is no like ultimate armor. This dude going some literally if you get a chance, go on YouTube, type in Ghosts and Goblins for NES, and you will see the man is wearing the exact same armor.
I think it's probably based loosely on it, man. Honestly,
probably. And then the swords he have is little daggers. Then a special move. Then a battle side crap going on. Like this man is literally hi. My name is Goblin Slayer, and I slit throats of goblins. That's it. Then a sneak attacks. Then all it is me strategizing, knowing how you live, knowing what you do, reading all you scrolls, and I kill you. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, so that was pretty much just a good overview. We're gonna move on to the movie real quick, and then we're gonna just do some ratings.
And Inside Out Boy said the same thing as us. He thought it was a kid's show.
Oh
No,
no, you missed the
it's not.
beginning. We was like, he had his kids. He had his kids on the couch. He's like, wow! He almost jump kicked the TV. I got
not great.
drop kick the TV. I got no kids. I had to pause it and like just walk out the room because I wasn't ready for the break. Cause I know, man. Like I said earlier in the stream, I know a lot of people watch anime like this, and you expect a certain beat. It's almost like the really popular animes. You always get that certain tone. You get the hero. He's always either sad or lonely or down on his luck. Then he comes into a power, or he just rapidly gets better. And every villain he fights, he's way behind the chips, and then out of nowhere, he wins. Nah.
You know what this reminded me of? You remember there was a time we was watching this anime, I Can't Make a Kill, and we was rooting for this knight, this little boy who was.
Talk about that. Actually, we only did one anime so far, so after we talk the movie, we gotta move on to that because that for short period of time because that anime pissed me off. But anyway, so quick, the movie, your thoughts?
It was trash. It was trash. I'm sorry. The movie was trash, man.
The movie was not trash, Dwayne.
The movie was trash.
We're going to give it a separate rating.
You know what? Why did I find it trash?
I need explanations. Our one follower, our one stream member needs answers. Go ahead.
Okay, so why it was trash? I think for me, at the end of episode 12, I was expecting him to take the crown because I thought the crown had like controlling powers of the other goblins. So then when I saw the title of the movie, I was like, yo, this is dope. Like this is a continuation of the same story. So then even though I was annoyed by the fact that they recapped the first 12 minutes of the entire season. Pardon me?
No, I was I just got a follower from the Inside Out boy, so I feel good. I'm at 8 followers now. I feel like a big shot.
Big time.
Big time. Right. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I thought it would continue from that story. So in all fairness, my rating might be my view might be a little biased because I was looking for
all ratings are biased. We all know that.
Yeah, true. I was looking for a continuation of that, but it was something completely separate.
Okay.
Then the next thing was there wasn't any real difference to it because it kind of felt like they were trying to implement a story that should have been before it ended. And that had me a little bit confused because I was like, well, he already went to that lady and slayed all the alligators and stuff. If that was the case that happened during that timeline, then this shouldn't be 12 episodes. Like you're just messing up the story. Okay. And then the third reason was them like I just got sick and tired of the women just crying. Like crying and pissing themselves and all this. I understand. All right.
Come on, man. Don't be so harsh on her, bro. She lost her entire crew.
That was her fault. She was stupid.
Well, all right, go ahead. I'll wait for my turn because when we start going back and forth, is maybe stray too far from the structure. So.
Yeah, she was stupid. Like you. And
searching to be a hero, man, and she did it.
Yes, but at some point you gotta be smart. You realize the first day the man tried to get out, and then it wasn't like a whole bunch tried to get out. You know that there's thousands and thousands and thousands in there. 2 tried to get out, right? You kill them 2. Nothing else ain't happening for the rest of the day.
Red flag.
A week go by, nothing ain't happening. Like, at least you would have said, hey, one of y'all, we might have going say, or check the perimeter to see if they had another way out. Like seriously, you are so one track mind, and then you oh god, you get your team killed, you get another chance to join the team, and then you freak out and ruin like not ruin but lessen the probability.
She had that brand on her back though.
That's another part that annoyed me. Like they didn't really explain what the brand was.
Yeah, they kind of threw that away.
Yeah, they kind of jumped
Because
into
I
it.
honestly thought it was like they needed her to do something special, and the whole plan was to get someone to bring her there. Like no matter, I honestly thought, and this is a presumptuous of me, I thought what was going to happen, what was actually happening is that the brand was drawing her to that big goblin.
Yeah, I thought she was supposed to be a queen.
Yes,
that's what I thought the brand was.
Right, I thought it was something special.
Yeah, dude, you need to.
All they did was make her freak out.
Huh?
All they did was make her freak out.
And it wasn't even necessarily the brand that made her freak out. It was just the memories of being raped.
PTSD, yeah.
Yeah, so it didn't really explain itself.
Well, you know, hey, we've seen worse shows, so. But yeah, you're right. So give your okay. So I'm gonna go over it, and then we're gonna give our rating on the show and then the movie. So we're gonna do it like 2 separate ratings.
All right, fair enough.
Overall. So pretty much, I didn't think the movie sucked as much as you, but after you explained why you thought it sucked, I understand. I kind of see what you mean. I probably won't rate it as bad as you, but I understand. And I appreciate you explaining that, because when you told me that stuff earlier, I was like, we gonna fight on the stream.
Throw them blows.
Yeah, we throwing hands. Everybody catch. Ready for everyone. Yeah, I was annoyed with the recap. Dude, I kept flicking my controller to see how many minutes had passed, because I was like, man, they're not doing a movie about the whole season, right?
That caught me
threw me off. I almost stopped that. I was like, bro, don't do this to me. So after the recaps and the thing, I said, okay. So you do have a good point about you thought it was building on 12. There is a season 2 coming. Yeah, there's always silly plot holes. So there is a season 2 coming. So once I found that out, I kind of understood. So what's happening is doing like that. You know, some animes, they always just throw a movie in.
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, we're still developing season 2, but in the meantime, here you go. Here's a Hershey's Kiss. So once I figured that out, like my mindset changed. But you didn't know that. So like as you said, so maybe season 2 they'll probably elaborate more about the crown and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That girl was annoying.
Yeah.
We know. Look, man, the goblins are POS. Okay, we know that, girl. What kill me is you gotta listen to your team. Her team was telling her the entire time, yo, we're running low on supplies. We're tired. We ain't gonna be able to fight when they ever come out. We need to go. And she was like, we must kill them. We must kill. Look, man, there's a line between being brave and being a fucking idiot. So like she even went back to the town, went for supplies. I came back empty-handed. It was time to go. Take your team and go. Nope.
Well, when she did go back for the team, it was too late.
That's the thing, though. When you at that point, you get out. You know what it's like? This is like, and Lord forgive me, Game of Thrones, the final season. That battle for Winterfell. Now, I was service, and I'm not infantry.
Don't talk about Game of Thrones.
No, wait. It's just an example.
You might get horde like goblins.
I thought they would follow my stream. I was just using it as an example. The battle for Winterfell was the worst strategically fought battle in history.
Lies.
TV history.
Lies.
What's worse? Give me one worse.
The Battle of Troy.
Hello, Troy. Wait, which one? Which part though? Quick, so we get back on track.
Right, where Achilles was supposed to fight Hector.
Hector!
Exactly. That was the worst strategy ever. Your best army person, and you can send me out because a man challenged them.
You know how it was back then. They used to do crap. Anyway,
right.
And like it's Achilles. You really thought you was gonna win? Well, to be fair, in the movie, he started saying goodbye to all his family, so he knew he was gonna die. Anyway, so yeah. So I'm just saying that at some point you have to be strategically smart. Because say everything went according to plans and the goblins had come out to attack and they were ready, they would have been still probably too tired or too weak to battle as many. And that general or whatever the big goblin, I can't remember the name of it.
The king, yeah.
Yeah. He would have wrecked them. Especially at that point because they were so tired.
Yeah. And the other bit to that, adding to that as well. If they had won, the trip to the town was so far. Even if they had won, they would have ended up dying on the way back.
Yeah, from wounds and stuff like that. Because they would have got out of that unscathed, hands down. So I blame her. I kind of place a lot of blame on her.
Yeah.
So I can see how it would weigh heavy on her because hindsight is always 20/20. She probably thinks so, but. Like when inside the thing, they're trying to sneak in, and she freaks out, kills the thing, ruins their whole cover. So she was a liability. But all right, so it worked out. But I will admit that Avalanche, I'll be real when Goblin Slayer was switching weapons.
Yes,
that was tight.
I will. Yeah, that was.
And his team's reaction to when the Avalanche took him out, and everyone was like, "Man, well that sucked. I hope he's okay." And she's like, "Why is everyone not freaking out?" It's like, he's Goblin Slayer, bro. And he comes out, he's like, I miscalculated. You miscalculated. Yo, look, thug love.
The man one miscalculation was one axe too short.
One axe. I'm out of axes. I'm out of weapons. And he's always so even keeled. I don't think I've ever heard that dude raise his voice.
No.
Even when he's getting beat up. But I will admit, though, what was really back on the show, what was really impressive was how he humbled himself to ask for help. Well, I won't say humble because he's never really been cocky. But when he was asking for help to protect the farm, for the final battle, that was pretty nice to see. So it showed that, sometimes in anime is the hero, some heroes, not all, because most of the time the heroes are.
Yeah, he goes off to do it himself, and then everybody rallies behind him.
It shows that
he was like, nah. Yeah. I already know I can't beat them by myself.
It shows because most of the time it's always an epic one hero battle or something, or he has a couple supporting characters, but it's always him. He does some epic move, wipes out. Nah, he didn't even actually kill the boss. He had to take that beating. Oh Lord.
That's what I tell you. The man dedicated himself to almost losing the arm.
Almost.
Just to win.
Just to win, bro.
It was.
All right. So, ratings. Okay, so the way we do our ratings here, we do it's out of 5. We also have half, so it'd be if you take it's 1.5. But okay, so Goblin Slayer TV show. Go.
Intro is a 5. Literally because it sets the tone for everything that's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, I forgot we break it down into sections. So intro 5, story catches you off guard, but if you really sit down and enjoy it, I give it a 5. I'm actually really it was one of those stories that made me think, ooh, I might need to find the manga. So I give it a 5. That's rare.
Yeah.
All right, characters.
Oh, that was a 5. Wow. 4.5.
4.5.
4.5, literally because the women too soft, man. I don't have a problem with with having some of them soft.
The elf girl was pretty, she was pretty beast.
Nah, she was annoying, B.
I didn't say she wasn't annoying. I just said she was beast with the bow. That's all I said.
You could be skillful and still stupid.
Have you watched Lord of the Rings? Anyway,
that
was a dude. So, all right, just so y'all know, I have a beef against Orlando Bloom. I've hated him since Troy.
Oh, there. Right. So I like you said, we was talking about yesterday. Mm-hmm. We would have liked to see some of the women who were organically just a beast. Like they didn't have to be manly or anything.
There was one woman
that level.
She's not a focal point at all. She was like one of the people that he asked for help.
The centurion girl.
Yeah, but she's not a focal character, so I get what you're saying.
Right. So
okay.
I still get it 4.5. That half
is not bad. It's not like you gave it a 2 or something. Like, okay.
Yeah, true.
All right.
We revisited Marvel. So.
Oh Lord, maybe we're gonna start there. Even though we got the movie section, so it's gonna be interesting what we talk about. So all right, so that's it for that, and just an overall rating in the movie. We don't need to break down the characters.
3. I really didn't enjoy it.
That's fine. 3 is not bad. 3 is middle of the road. Inside Boy out said, yeah, it needed stronger women. We both agree on that. I do get annoyed when they always have the damsel in distress type characters. Like you in a war. I'm gonna need you to harden up a little bit. But I get crying at first, but I'm gonna need you to wipe them tears just a little bit.
Wait, is the general saying is like you hear a lot of girls say, "Oh, grow some balls." So for women, I like to say, "Hoist your granny panties and put some dirt down."
You're a fool. All right. So for me, intro, shot value, 5 stars, bro. You got to get out of 5, bro. Like I think that's like one of the first times that's ever like happened to me where I had to be like, "Yo, just give me a second." So, the TV story was very good, especially how it concluded at the end. So I also give it a 5. I really highly recommend this to anybody. Characters, probably I'm gonna go 4.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing as you. I need you all to toughen up, man. I get it, man. I get it. It's rough. It's rough up there in these streets. It's rough. Cry. Rub some dirt on it. Take a knee and drink water. If anybody ever joined the military, y'all know what that is. So, and for the movie, I'm a little more on it. I'll say, you said 3, right? Yeah, I'm gonna probably push around 3.5. It's not that much better. I more looked at it as a filler. Like a filler, how you got filler episodes.
You know me, I hate fillers.
Oh, dude, Bleach. Filler seasons. I have never seen that in my life. You remember Bleach, dog? Ain't that what turned you off from that show? Bonto. The Bonto saga? Dwayne start watching Bleach. I was like, man, we got to keep watching it. Nah, bro, that's not in the manga. I was like, yes, it is. I opened the manga. Anyway. So 3.5 for the TV show. I still recommend watching it because there's a little extra stuff if you like to see your boy operate. Goblin Slayer. Yeah. It's like I said, if the second season disappoints me, I'm gonna be a little heartbroken. But it's just a little filler TV filler.
If they stay true to the manga, which someone said they were.
I think that's why they released the show. It's just because it's taking a little while. But I haven't read the manga, so I when I start a TV show, I try not to read the manga too much because sometimes like what happened with me in Attack on Titan, I probably would never watch the show now.
Oh gosh.
Well, I'm so far in the manga now. I just kept reading, but that's a different story because I think the final season's coming out soon. Even though the manga not finished, a little confusing. Okay, so that's it for review anime. So from next week, we'll probably each have an anime that we're gonna review individually.
Yeah.
So that we would have more to talk about, but we keep it at 1 for this week because we still trying to stay focused on this structure because as you can see, we started going down alleys. I started talking about Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones.
Isn't that what we're talking about now?
I don't give a shit, bro. Look, man, this is our show. We do what we want. Yeah. Anyway, so next category.
Until 7-Up sponsors us.
Do these plugs. Yeah, drink 7-Up. It's refreshing. Next category, we're gonna recommend a couple anime. You got anything you want to recommend this week, or TV show or anything? We could.
Yes, it's actually a really underrated show. You know me, I'm a huge Maddox kind of guys. That studio. It's called Rainbow. It's about these 7 kids who they got arrested and put in a juvenile detention, and basically just life in that juvenile detention in about 1949 Japan. 1949?
Okay.
Sometime around that era, really war was going on,
right?
And how they were treated, and then life after escaping from prison, because they got life in prison at 15. It was rough.
Damn.
And just the different things that they went through. Is a slow burn, so you gotta set it yourself. It's 26 episodes, but I love the way they concluded it. It was a really great story. It was hard to watch at times because they really brought out the things that was going on back then. Like, you had a doctor who was molesting these little kids and stuff like that. So yeah, it's a hard watch sometimes, but it's a really great story.
Okay.
And I really enjoyed it. So that was my recommendation.
All right, so I'm trying to remember. I need to start writing stuff down, honestly. I do have an anime that I want to thing. I'm trying to remember what it is. I'm like looking through my notes real quick, like a punk.
What's it about? Maybe I know it.
Just give me a second, man. I might have to just give another one. All right, just give me a second, guys. This is embarrassing.
Let me ask Inside Out Boy. What's that anime that you really enjoyed?
Every response probably walked away. All right, so this one is kind of the standard popular one. But if you're looking for a little quick hype, it's still going on right now. It's on season 2. I also give Fire Force a watch if you haven't. It's by the makers of Soul Eater.
Ooh,
Soul Eater.
yes.
The problem Soul Eater ran out of money, and they had to cut that anime short. So we are hoping that Fire Force continues, but same art style, everything.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw it. I enjoyed the Soul Eater manga. And I saw Fire Force, and I was like, I'm pretty sure those are the same guys.
Same guys. You could tell the same jagged teeth, everything. I will admit though, it does have that friendship prevails theme that a lot of these angles.
Of course.
I'm just saying, because some people don't like it.
Okay.
He says hard. Trust me, man, it's hard too. I had to pull that one out the hat, bro. I'm gonna make sure I write my stuff down, man. I'm bad at this sometimes. So yeah, Fire Force. If you haven't started that yet, give that a watch. Solid. It's solid, man. There's some action scenes in there that you're just like, yo. But I'm be real. Sometimes, there's that's my brother and for my friends stuff that sometimes, but it's not as like beat on the head like Naruto. Say nothing to me.
Me? No.
No. I just don't want you to start jumping in it. So that's that, and it's in season 2 right now, so it's a good watch. Go ahead, just enjoy it. Get some popcorn and enjoy the first season. It's real good. So
go ahead, get the popcorn ready.
Get the popcorn ready. So yeah. Yeah, so that's the recommendation if you haven't checked it out yet. So that's our 2 recommendations for the week. Pretty short segment. Okay, we're on to movies. Any movies, Dwayne?
What are we talking about?
Let me see. So is there a TV show or film that you want to talk about? personally.
Ooh, a
All
TV
right,
show.
talk about why you like that Marvel movie. I'm gonna let you announce it because you know I
Oh, okay. So, all right. So if you check out my feed on Instagram, King Kuregu, somewhere. um, right. I talked about I first of all down with Marvel, but I talked about X-Men, Dark Phoenix, and yeah. If I look at it from a comic fanboy kind of way, then it gets.
No,
You said -1?
I was just joking. I was just joking.
No. It too high. That's what I was saying. But okay.
But as a
Um,
standalone.
but as a movie standalone, I thoroughly enjoyed it for the messages that it subliminally had. Like the fact that Sansa felt like I keep calling her Sansa, but she's not
It's not
Sansa.
Sansa though. That's Game of Thrones.
I know, but she was so terrible in that. She's forever branded. Um, yeah, so Sansa. She really needed those powers in Game of Thrones. Anyway,
It's Jean Grey, dog. Jean Grey. Jean Grey.
so Jean Sansa Grey, felt like she had this power that was untapped. And then finally something happened and it became untapped. She was scared. She didn't know how to handle it. And you had people coming to her who cared about her, like, yo, we want to help you. But then the issue with that is that she don't even know how to help herself. So that was the whole thing with her going back to see her dad and stuff when she got back her memories. And then, you got other people that's like, yo, we don't know how to help you, so we can just kill you. Because you don't understand the person's power. And then you got the people who's like, yo, I know how to help you. And they're just trying to manipulate you to
take advantage.
benefit from your own source of power. So looking at it from a societal view of how a lot of people are misunderstood and stuff like that, I found the story really, really great. That plus the score of Sir Great Hans Zimmer.
Let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something, people. Hans Zimmer makes washing clothes epic. Hans Zimmer makes walking your dog epic. Hans Zimmer makes taking out the trash epic. Listen.
and
sorry, I had to put that in.
if you need proof of how epic Hans Zimmer is, Hans Zimmer makes Going to Sleep epic.
Bro, that Man of Steel, Batman versus Superman score, yo, I'd be working out to that shit. Inception, like I know y'all watch these movies, bro. Like all that's Hans, Sir, he not knighted, but
Sir Great Hans Zimmer.
Oh hell. Anyway, so yeah, that's an interesting. You know what? When you put it that way, that is an interesting angle to look at that movie from. And I usually am a lot better at reading into some movies. That's why I kind of that's why I really enjoyed Batman versus Superman. I could sit down here. I know there's a lot of people that hated that movie, but let me tell you something. To me, it was a masterpiece. But that's a different story. I could sit down here. I could talk. We could do a whole segment on that movie. So yeah, I've never looked at it from that perspective. When you had put something on Instagram about that, and I read it, I was like, let me hear what he has to say on the pod first before I go and watch. I've only watched it once.
Yeah,
it was a hard watch that first time, especially when Mystique dropped that line. about
About the women saving.
yeah, like the I was
Thing is
gonna talk
though,
about that, bro. Yeah, but they call it X-Men, but
it should be at swimming.
it should be X-Men. I was like, you don't need that, man. I look, this is my thing, and not to go on. Let me not get too high on the soapbox. As we talked about in Goblin Slayer, you want strong women in your movies and your anime and everything. My problem is when they take a sledgehammer and smack you over the head with it. I don't need you to do that. Make it organic. We know you're a badass, Mystique. We don't need you to do that. Don't talk down. Because then you break the whole thing. Then he's like, well, you pretty much acting how you don't want a guy to act. Now, how would it act if it was X-Women and the dude had said that? You see my thing? You see the problem? That's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't like that. Like the same way in Endgame. I know you didn't enjoy Endgame, but I was watching the movie. I was all into it to a point, and then they had that scene where all the women lined up, and I was like, when in a battle will this ever happen? Like, what? To protect Spider-Man when he had the gauntlet? It's like, no, don't do that. Just show me individual fights.
I understood why they did that, because they were kind of lining up to do the whole female Avengers stuff with
but it's a battle.
Yeah.
Oh, let's all look for our counterparts to fight together. Nah, bro. You want to do something? Give me some individual fights, man. Or two, like how they did in Infinity War when they had like the two women team up to fight the one guy. Like, do that. Don't line them up, because then at that point, look, when I was in the theater, everyone went, like, really? That was the only thing, I was like, eh. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna watch it over now that I have, and I'm gonna watch it from your perspective, and I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
But there was some cringy parts in there. She turned into a knob that she, turned on a faucet.
Yeah, it is stereotyping women.
Yeah, I don't like it. I want it to be organic.
Yeah, and that's yeah.
Me over the head.
However, with Dark Phoenix, right? Mm-hmm. I watched the interview. I can't even remember why, but the interview before the movie came out, and literally they were saying that they wanted to focus on the strength of the women who are the mutants. So they were the whole feminist thing, blah blah blah, that sort of stuff. And so when I watched it and I saw those parts, I had already like prepared my mind for it, so it didn't really think.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that perspective of the movie literally came about because obviously I had wrote my book. People was talking shit about it when I was writing it, and then I was just thinking about a lot of the people that was talking to me about stuff that they were going through, how they had ideas, or they feel different from everybody because they don't really follow the social norm. And then after having that conversation, it popped up on something, either Netflix or Amazon, and I watched it literally because I just really enjoyed the score placement. I was like, yo, like this was a badass tune to put at this scene. Like, this is cool. But then when they really start to like watch the story itself and be like, you know what, let me just forget that this is supposed to be a sequel or a prequel or whatever you want to call it. It was a really, really great story that really touched on a lot of social injustices and stuff with people who feel different from those in the social norm. So yeah, give it a watch and let me know if you see it from that perspective, and we'll talk about it.
Okay. It was different. So for me now, I was actually going to talk about that Inside Boy. I will recommend if you're looking for a TV series to watch, it's Doom Patrol. So it's on DC Universe. You probably could find it somewhere online if you don't have DC Universe. Is a not, and I want to say a team, but that ain't no team. That's a knick-knack paddywhack group of people. It's like all weird, dude. Like there's this girl that has like a bunch of personalities. She's like a whack job. It's funny. So it's a good show, and it has characters. It has strong female characters. If we gonna hit on that nail, there's Cyborg in there. Even though when I first saw that version of Cyborg, I was like, why does it look like they went to like a costume store and got one of those plastic masks?
Plastic cups.
Yeah, but it's a TV show, so very good show. I haven't started season 2 yet. I usually wait till the end of the season and then I burn that boy. Like I'll sit down and cook it. So but season 1 was a blast. It was nuts though. Like it was trippy. So give that a watch. Yep.
Crazy mixed up bunch of nutters.
I do see some of these, and then they all like the guy in the wheelchair. He's like supposed to be, but he just, bro. It's like DC's version. It's like if you got Academy. Was it the one on Netflix?
Umbrella Academy.
So it's like they looked at that show. I was like, yo, let's make that. Or looked at that comic. So, there's like the robot guy, but he's like made of like extremely old robot parts. So he's like, it's a guy that played Mummy, Brendan Fraser.
Okay.
Okay, so apparently it gets more. I mean, it depends, man. If you're just looking for a good time, if you're looking for something deep philosophical stuff, I probably won't watch it. But if you're just looking for a good time and see some crazy shit, watch that show, bro. That show's funny.
More crazy. Okay. I'll have a look at it this week. Thanks for that. I'll definitely look out for that recommendation.
Especially just at least season 1, just give it a quick watch. It was also a good addition to that DC Universe platform because they had started off with Titans, and they tried to keep Titans dark, but it was okay. It's a slow burn for Titans. But anyway, that's a different thing. So that's my recommendation for TV show. And all right.
I do want to become famous.
Someone's
offering us to buy followers. Okay, let's do it this way. You pay us, and then we'll get the followers.
I love it. All right. A little bonus thing here. Word? I dream about it sometimes, Standing up in front of a crowd with my introverted self and just walking off the stage because I'm afraid to talk in front of crowds. Anyway.
In anime suits. Mark of the Beast.
All right, so games. Any games coming out or games you're currently playing that you want to talk about or recommend?
No, I can't think of any. I haven't really been
gaming, huh?
Yeah, I've been playing Metal Gear Solid.
Bro, man, which was like, right?
Yeah, it's good, but it's not that good. I don't know.
The old game, man.
Yeah.
I have been playing Stranger Things 3. I stream it on Twitch here too, late at night though, so. You can also catch it on my YouTube. It's cool. It's fun. I get my butt whoop all over that game. I be, cussing.
Clearly, I've been watching those, man.
No. Listen, man. There was a boss fight. I think it was against Billy or something. And,
yeah.
Bro, I died. At the end of this game, bro, I screamed. I swear, like I know my neighbors was like, "What the hell's going on?" Like, bro, I was like, "Oh my god!" I died. I shit you not, like 20 times.
You know what I like about your stream though, and why sometimes I find it more enjoyable than other streams, is the fact that with most of the streams that I see, these, and this is not knocking anything against their skill, but they only upload the bits where they're winning. Whereas with your stream is literally like, yo, I'm not that skillful. No one gives a shit.
Especially the F1. I mean, putting up me smashing into walls. I just bought a rally game, guys. Listen, y'all gonna see me wrapping around some trees if you decide to join and watch me play that game. Because, I mean, let's be real. No one plays a game perfectly.
Exactly.
And honestly, clipping out to put on, like, my socials, me getting wrecked, is funny. I laugh at myself, you know, especially like you gotta laugh at yourself when it comes to gaming because no one's perfect, man. Why am I going to show you all my successes? You got to see me struggle. Yeah. Man, I be rapping on the F1. I be breaking my tires off, and Stranger Things dying like 15 times.
Like the funniest moment I have with gaming is I actually talked about it in my book. When I was playing NBA 2K, I was going in, and we was in the Western Conference Finals, and Kevin Durant did not pass me the ball, and we lost by 1. Big. I have never
cussed. Like you play one person, right? You're playing as
I was playing my career. I have never cussed so bad in my life. I like a good 15 minutes. There was a car crash. People looking for me to beat me up. Like I cussed everybody. I talk about how skinny Kevin Durant was, how he should have stayed at Texas and just keep throwing balls at.
It's a game, Dwayne.
but you know what? That's the fun of it. That's the fun of it. Like when we was younger and all we used to like hang out with Terrell and them and play SmackDown, and we was talking crap. Or when we played Madden, I used to hate playing you in Madden. Jesus Christ.
All right, I was a dick. Sticking on games, even though Madden is trash now. Back in the day, we played in the glory days of Madden. 05, 08, you know, and I was football games was probably the one game I was extremely confident at and good at. So it was a situation that I would just beat the shit out of you. I just talk shit the entire game. Like I'll just be like, "You ain't ready for this. If you can smell what Shawn is cooking."
Had days where Basil like truly controlling currently host and just walk away. Like you know how many controls we had to buy back for you?
But to be fair though, I would y'all used to get me back when y'all play 2K.
Yep.
Because I only use boy. And they'll beat the brakes off me. And that's cool. The thing about it is I can take it because I know when I get my chance, I'm gonna take it. And I'm gonna talk shit the entire time. So, you know, you got like I always say, if you're gonna dish it out, you gotta be able to take it. Don't be one-sided. And football was my thing. You know? Another classic game. It wasn't multiplayer, but I love to see Dwayne play. It was Shadows of the Colossus.
Ooh.
I used to come down by your spot, man. I used to watch you play that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dude be right in the horse. See little horse, right? That was fun. I never played, but I just used to watch. I was like, they'd be like all hype because they had that little epic music going.
Yep. That game, right, made me question my sanity a little bit, just a little bit, because there was some epic music playing, and I always used to feel really happy just stabbing these totems in the back of the head, like ha 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 ha.
It was. I mean, you was a little. You was a little guy on these big giants, bro. So shit.
And it was just the joy of having overcome this massive feat. You ain't got no special powers. All that has happened is that your light is shining to tell you where this thing is. After that, it's just an open field of strategy, and that was what I really loved about it, because I think I had uploaded to PlayStation one time, and I was the only one to figure out that you could kill the third boss a different way. So whereas everybody was running down and shooting the boss in the leg so it would kneel down and stuff, if you remember, I used to ride across the bridge, Spider-Man. Yeah. And just float there and catch it.
I did that. I think I was over and I couldn't understand. I was like, what are you doing? Because everyone else, like you said, like most of the time, you attack the legs, get it nailed, then climb up. That was on the top, out of nowhere. Like you could just imagine that in a movie, and the boss like this, and then out of nowhere, this dude just skydives onto the top, and you just start stabbing. Epic.
I remember you was freaking out, because you looked at me like, "What do you?" And nigga was like, "Oh!"
Grandmother all angry because we making a bunch of noise in the living room.
Yo.
Fun times, bro. That's when games was you buy the whole game.
Jesus.
No DLC, guys. No DLC.
Can't even enjoy a 2K without being reminded that you need the VC. You need to spend your hard-earned money to get.
Sure, you go buy these cleats for $199.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's take a look here. Okay, so that's the game section. We didn't really elaborate. The main focus on this show is the beginning with the anime.
Yeah,
I think that's we've been on for about an hour 15 minutes. So, bro,
that's good.
Yeah, that's actually good, and we stayed focused. Everybody, give us a round of applause.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. I just like to say I'd like to thank Shawn and my wife for helping me, giving me the platform to talk the most amount of shit about Naruto and Marvel.
We haven't talked about them this week.
Oh no, I need to fix that.
No. We talk about that.
From now on, we need to call Naruto's son Burrito because it gasses you up.
Have you watched any of that show?
Bro, I started episode 1 and was like, this is the same thing that happened in Naruto.
Is it? He doesn't seem to be an outcast in this one, though.
He's not an outcast.
Sorry, pills.
the first episode of Naruto, he was an outcast, but then someone needed help, and he went and helped him, and that was his first friend. That became the first guy that he talked to.
Oh, okay.
Which was the shadow guy.
Okay. I've watched a grand total of one movie, which was in between that and the show.
I try. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry, but I try to watch. I try to watch the season, and as soon as I started, I was like, I can't do this. Like.
Okay. All right.
So before we go Inside Out Boy, I said, and I stand by this: Sailor Moon is better than Naruto. I don't care if you walk away, Shawn. Sailor Moon is better than Naruto. Deal with it.
Sailor Moon, dog. Anyway, guys, we have come to another epic conclusion. You make this. Oh God. Anyway, we've come to another epic conclusion of No Country for Otakus. Be sure to follow. Tell your friends if they like talking crap. Obviously, this is all opinionated, so if you bring your people or they're here, feel free to come in the comments. We engage. It's always good to hear different perspectives. Be sure we come on Saturdays at 11 a.m. Central Time in the U.S. He's in England, so he is evening over there.
Yeah.
We do about an hour. We cover games, anime, and movies.
Also, let us know some stuff that you would like us to talk about, whether it be an anime, whether it be a movie. We're looking forward to trashing Star Wars and Star Trek. So look out for that.
No, it's hard on Star Wars as he is, except for the last Jedi, but and a couple others. But we yeah, it's controversial on here, bro. Just you need to be wilding. I'm the I'm the conventional boy. Feel free to give us a follow, and also the episode will be uploaded on YouTube at Dat Boy Best on YouTube, and also it will be on anywhere you listen to podcasts. But what's the podcast thing? Anchor.fm.
Yep.
/ No Country for Otakus.
Yep. And if there's anyone from 7-Up watching, drink 7-Up.
I'm gonna buy a 7-Up just for this show.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing, but then Nadia said that would cost too much money. So
no shame a product placement.
Like Michael Bay in Transformers.
Yeah, bro. Power Rangers where they had all the Dunkin' Donuts.
I know, right? Oh, jeez.
He said, "Wow, what a plug!"
Yes. See, we got supporters. They understand. See, you want to buy 7-Up now, don't you?
But
You know what else we should do?
Try
Just
to
buy
end
like
this stream.
a liter 7-Up, right? And like just give it away for free. Like everybody's want to give it anime stuff and stuff. But like, hey guys, thanks for watching. If you comment more than 4 times, we'll give you a liter 7-Up.
Shipping and handling not included. I'm just joking. So yeah, as I was saying, it'll be on the video episode will be on YouTube at That Boy Best. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe there, and in the comment section, if you got any thing you want to talk about, put it there so we'll be able to see it. Okay.
Yep. Let us know what you think about today.
Yes, sir. And also, there you'll find the links to our socials. So you could also comment there if you want. We put up clips on the social throughout the week.
Yeah, I'm nice until we start talking about One Piece.
Oh, One Piece, man. The biggest pimp
ever. And you know what? I actually figured out what the One Piece of goal is. I've been saving that answer for that episode.
We're gonna save that for next week. Probably we're gonna talk about what we're gonna talk about next week later. But
yeah, we'll talk about.
All right, guys, y'all have a good weekend. Enjoy your Saturday. Be safe out there. Wear a mask, and y'all have a good day. Peace.
See you later.